So Shipwash wanted me to read Rilke's first elegy in the Bane voice, and I'm going to do the best that I can. It seems like a tall order. It's a very long poem and has a lot of stuff that you would not regularly do the Bane voice with. So, I mean, okay, let's see.
Who, if I cried out, would hear me among the angelic orders? And even if one were to suddenly take me to its heart, I would vanish into its stronger existence. For beauty is nothing but the beginning of terror that we are still able to bear, and we revere its soul, because it calmly disdains to destroy us. Every angel is terror, and so I hold myself back and swallow the cry of a dark and sobbing ah. Who then can we make use of? Not angels, not men. And the resourceful creatures see clearly that we are not really at home in the interpreted world. Perhaps there remains some tree on a slope that we can see again each day. There remains to us yesterday's street and thinned out loyalty of a habit that liked us and so stayed and never departed. Oh, and the night when the wind full of space wears out our faces, whom would she not stay for? The longed for, gentle, disappointing one, whom the solitary heart with difficult stands before. Is she less heavy for her lovers? Ah, they only hide their fate between themselves. Do you know yet? Throw the emptiness out of your arms. To add to the space we breathe, maybe the birds will feel the expansion of air in more intimate flight.
Let's try, because it's a long poem. Let's try another voice for the second verse. Let's do.
Uh, yeah. Yes, the springtime's needed you deeply. Many a star must have been there for you, so you might feel it. A wave lifted towards you out of the past. For as you walked past an open window, a violin gave of itself all this was their mission. But could you handle it? Were you not always still distracted by expectations, as if all of you experienced like a beloved came near you? Were you could contain her, with all the vast strange thoughts in you going in and out, often staying the night? But if you are yearning, and sing for lovers for long, their notorious feelings have not been immortal enough. Those you almost envied, the forsaken, you found as loving as those who satisfied begin. Always as new, the unattainable praising think the hero prolongs himself, even as falling was only a pretext for being his latest rebirth. But lovers are taken back by exhausted nature into herself, and if there were not the power to make them again, have you remembered Gestar Estampa sufficiently yet, that any girl whose lover is gone might feel from that intenser example of love? Could I only become like her? Should not the ancient sufferings be finally fruitful for us? Isn't it time that, loving, we freed ourselves from the beloved, and trembling endured, as the arrow endures the bow, as so as to be in its flight something more than itself, for staying is nowhere. Okay, and then, oh my God, there's another verse. That was my doing voices for a long time is really hard. Like, it doesn't. Okay.
Voices, voices, hear then my heart, as only saints have heard, so that they might go raise them from the earth. They, though knelt on impossibly and paid no attention, such was their listening. Not that you could withstand God's voice, far from it, but listen to the breath, the unbroken message that creates itself from the silence. It rushes towards you now, from those youthfully dead. Whenever you entered, didn't their fate speak to you, quietly in churches in Naples or Rome? Or else an inscription, exalted, impressed itself on you, as lately the tablet in Santa Maria Formosa? What do they will of me? That I should gently remove the semblance of injustice, that slightly at times hinders their spirits from pure moving on.
Oh my frick. There's another one. What other accents or voices do I even know? Oh my god. Okay, this is going to be awful, and I'll try it for a second. Do it in my really annoying Batman voice.
It is true. It is truly strange to no longer inhabit.
Okay, never mind. That does not work because I'm blowing out my voice with the Bane and then the Brock right after. Really, the Bane is the...
It is truly strange to no longer inhabit the earth. The people.
Fuck it. Man, this is too long already. Oh my god, it's fucking 6 minutes. Shit. Okay. That is enough of that. Fuck that. I'm not doing this whole elegy.